natural. Ooh.
Так, звуки есть, и это хорошо.
Wanna come over for tea? Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo. Oh. Go. Huh? Go.
Цветочков тут. Цветочков больше нету.
Chivalry will never. Stand clear. Absorption test. Quit it. Rain outlines your go.
Видик.
No, my sword. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in. Stand clear. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308. No, my sword! Get out of here! Take cover! Stand clear. I let my guard down. Absorption test. It's time to go.
На кнопки. Не умею нажать.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Быстренько. Так.
No, my sword!
Ба! А еще раз можно? Тут ты не ешь.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. No, my sword. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Испытание. Дальше. Получится доставать. Не сегодня.
Animal test 6308.
Что я тут не подумал.
Stand clear.
Сначала нужно зажечь костер.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Вау. Так, а куда, блядь? Так, последнее. Предпоследнее.
Rain outlines your.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Чё? А то что такое интересное?
Absorption test.
Let's make haste. Don't waste my time.
Animal test 6308.
Так вот. О.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
А ты чё горишь, блядь?
It's no. Absorption test. Time to go.
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Stand clear. Huh? Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308.
It's no.
Go.
Что это? Хуйня. Хуйня. Так. Кто кого где когда? Так. Проверки какари. Какаири аякаки. Аракаки. Аякаки. Чихуя. Ничего себе, блядь. Что тебе надо от меня, блядь? Матрос. И знаки на воде. Найдите знамение. Найдем знамение. Пойдем. Да. Свободная лестница. Откуда вы?
The fate of the bourgeois brotherhood was sealed. Finally, he's a seat with a view.
Я могу убрать вместе вам. Не сложно. Что мне туда опять?
Stand clear.
Капитан У. О, капитан.
All tasks have been handed out. How relaxing.
Я твои листья шатала. Шатал. Шатали. Жгли. Здрасте, блядь. Мгм.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Тестовый забег. Ну давай посмотрим. Нежный журавль. Журавль. Рауль? Журуль. А я кака? А я кака? Ой-ой-ой. О. О.
the ice.
Да что с тобой будешь делать? Хм. Так. Семидесятого. Что с кадрами, куда они попадают?
The jewelry's out of stock, but we have some.
Ну, да ладно. Купить можно. Полезно. Магазин не обновлялся. Да, и не обновлялся. Ну что ты мне расскажешь? Молодой, но старый.
After having experienced the land of the absentee arc. I see, but I suppose you have yet to experience organizing the rite of parting. Should prove to be an enlightening part of your... Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know, as far as I am concerned. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy.
Кошелек с деньгами. Уж просто денег дали. Охренеть кошелек. Зачем?
The nightlife here is so vibrant.
Welcome to the Jade. It's cheap and it's
Почем
fun.
нынче камень?
Noctilucous jade.
Radiant grade Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you use. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be...
Oh? And
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were...
oh, wait, boss. That one didn't count. We need to discuss it again. Hey, if we only need one for the ritual, aren't we with...
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound. All Mora is currency, but not all
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those
Whoa!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. And a true insider, a fool, sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have... I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I... That would... Well... Fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are... If I'd taken off even a bit more...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous...
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Пожарим камни. А жареных камней не хочешь?
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit of bright, but we gotta cut the line. Stank humidity levels, right?
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Phew. Go!
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's find... We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter, and Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Weather's not bad today.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Так что ты будешь делать? Ну куда ты меня загнал-то? Ёп.
Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Take cover! Don't waste my time.
Что за бред?
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Huh? Phew. That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More helichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
This isn't good. Time to go.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Don't waste my time. Submit! Let's light it up! Go!
Enhanced animal mod.
Adventure! Cross over!
Да как же ты убежал-то от меня с вами? Три татушки, та-та-та, мы меняем. Привет.
Need my help. I'm here.
Все, весь мусор собрали.
With the wind.
Так.
Animal test 6308. Yeah, yeah. Don't break my glasses.
Не будем птички мять, пойдем домой. Кунь. Проблема с управляющим.
You're back, my friend.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembered.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make
parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade mystery has been in decline, we have always been... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade mystery that he had used to sample the... Alas. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look,
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Shake your hand, stir. Huh? You're right. I love mommy.
О, привет. А что ты тут делаешь? Что-то я не туда свернул, мне кажется. Это был путь покороче. Ох, что маленький клады. Ящик картошки.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this...
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also,
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing?
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to... These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden
House?
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is... Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on...
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the...
Пам-пам-пам. Пам-пам-пам. Кручу, верчу, обмануть хочу. Ну ладно, не кручу. Крутка отменяется.
Sit.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk?
Silk flowers? We certain.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapid, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on.
Конечно,
Why wouldn't I be if he hadn't written?
Заберем все.
So much folklore here of
Thank you, boss. I think I speak.
ours,
Спасибо,
kids.
босс.
You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally, with the help of an.
Talk about first world.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right? Go!
Он и... Не хуны.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the...
Ёп.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking.
the fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Hello. How may...
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors.
That's the worst thing.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Ar's homemade perfume?
Yang-er? Oh,
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
great. This
Сколько же нужно и много болтовни? Она вот прям вот нужна. Вот давайте поболтаем, вот и походим кругами. Это интересно. Вот это, конечно, блядь, заворот сюжета вот этого вот.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Лососа.
A lot going for it.